Hello, everybody. So nice to see you all. So my name's Andrea Trowski. For those of you who have not officially met me yet, I've been with Epicure now for a couple months, so actually not too long, but I love it. I am finally able to cook yummy meals, quick, easy, and inexpensive, which is so nice because for a lot of us, when we work all day, the last thing that we want to do is to spend 2 hours cooking, but we want a good, healthy meal. You know, that's the main thing. And it's nice to be able to prep a lot of these things so that you can have leftovers, so you can prep food for lunches and all kinds of fun stuff. So what I want to show you guys today is the chicken stock soup, I guess, that I like to make often. Sometimes I don't even, eat it as a soup, but I'll just simply take it out of the fridge, heat it up, and drink it. I'm a dental hygienist about twice a week, and sometimes we don't get a lunch, actually. We might get a 10-minute lunch or maybe like a 15-minute lunch. So to be able to heat up a good, healthy soup helps me so much, and I'm not hungry afterwards. So I will be showing you guys something super easy. So you do need the chicken broth from Epicure. I used to have other chicken broth too, but I probably don't anymore. I wanted to show you guys the difference and why this one is amazing. There's a lot less sodium in this one. There's 80 milligrams, I believe. I don't know if you guys can see that, than most of them out there. Even if you go, like I used to buy the organic low sodium chicken broth, there was about 200 milligrams of sodium in there. This one has only 80, so much, much better, and no sugar, which is amazing. Plus it has added vitamin A, C, iron, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, vitamin B6, tons of things, you guys. And the nice thing is, so easy to make. So I put about 6 cups of water in here. Actually, I'll put it on the stove now so we can start to boil. And I apologize for the angle here, everybody. I tried to put my webcam in certain places so that you guys could see me and hear me. And this was the best thing to do, so you can kind of see me prepping at the same time. But I hope the angle's okay and not too bad. So I'm gonna let that boil. And then all you have to do, so per cups of water that you put in there, and I always have to check because I forget, it's 1.5 teaspoons of this. Now I put in 1 teaspoon per cup because I find that that's enough for me. But if you want, I guess, the full flavor, it does say the 1.5 teaspoons per cup. So that's totally up to you. I think so anyway. Sorry, you guys, it's been a while since I've made this. Yes, so it does say here 1.5 teaspoons per cup. So I put in about 7 cups, but I only do a teaspoon per cup because, as I said, that's enough for me. So all I do, as it's starting, I just put 70, because I said 7 cups, right? Yeah, so 7 teaspoons in there now. So let me go do that. There you guys, so I put in 7 teaspoons. And while you guys are here, I'll just quickly show you that if you don't have this spoon yet, it is awesome. There's a teaspoon side and there is a tablespoon side. So I love this because it's just easier to store. Instead of having all of these extra like teaspoon spoons, tablespoon spoons, this is just one and that's it. So I do love this. I think it's only $6, so not expensive, but it's just so much easier. So much easier, and it fits inside of all of these. Some of your teaspoons and tablespoons may not fit in our containers, especially the thinner ones, but these fit in everything, so you have nothing to worry about. So usually it takes a minute or 2 to boil. That's it, you guys. And then you think of what you want inside your soup. So as I said earlier, I don't always eat it as a soup. so I will drink it. So I don't actually put a lot in my soup. Sorry, my dog Lily is playing with her toy right now. Sorry about that, guys. But what I like to add are lots of carrots. I like to add celery and chives also. Now, when I went to the store today, their celery didn't look so hot. So I did chop up some carrots earlier. So I have lots of those. I think I did about 3. And then some chives also. So that's all that I'll be putting in there. But it will taste so good. Oh, and if you wanted to add something more to your soup, I love egg noodles. It's not something you have to, but I love them. Some like to cook them first, so place them in water for maybe a minute, that's it. Some just like to put them in as is. It's totally up to you, but I tend to cook them first so they're nice and soft. But that's it. So it's not something you have to add, but it's just something that I like to add. And let me just check. There's a little bit of sugar in here, though. There's about 2 grams of sugar. So if you're being sugar conscious, then I wouldn't add these. But if you want your soup to have more, you know, to fill you up more, then this will help. Or add like chicken to it too. You have so many options. So as I said earlier, I had these cut up. And I had used, of course, my Epicure ceramic knife. I love this. It cuts through anything. But I should say be careful because I had one of these before and I tried to cut a spaghetti squash. It's not meant to cut hard vegetables like that. So the knife snapped in half. So don't try to cut like pumpkins with it, spaghetti squash, anything hard. You know, it's okay to cut like carrots, meats, other veggies, but nothing too hard, okay? So just to let you guys know. And these are $25, but they are amazing. Once you try one of these, you will not want anything else. Okay, so let me just check my camera. Can everybody hear me and see me okay? I hope so. So I'm just gonna put these in there right now. Actually, I should stir it first, so let me do that. There we go. Yummy. And as you guys can probably tell, I have a crock pot here. I put in some carrots, some potatoes, some onions, and a pork roast. Easy. It takes about 5 to 8 hours depending on if it's on the low setting or the high. So now we will have soup for dinner and pork and potatoes and carrots in the crock pot and lots of leftovers because I love leftovers. Okay. Oh, and I almost forgot. I love to add my toasted onion to the soup as well. All it takes is, I always have to double check, 1 teaspoon equals about 1/4 of a medium onion, I believe. Yes, a medium onion. That's it. So instead of you taking the time to have to chop onions, use the toasted onion. So I'm going to do that, you guys, right now. And stir it up. There we go. Now I find if I put a lid on my pot, it will boil faster. So let me do that. And it's funny because I did buy that Spill No More silicone topper for your pots and pans. So the water doesn't ever boil over, but my neighbor's actually using it at the moment because she wanted to try it out. So I can't use it now, but I should be getting it back again tomorrow. It is amazing, okay? I love it. But it's not available though right now. It was a special just before Christmas. So if you don't have one, shame on you, but don't worry because I'm sure it will come back probably in the summertime. So I would show you guys that, but like I said, my neighbor has it. So next time. And forgive me, I'm just gonna let my dog outside, okay? So sorry guys. There you guys, sorry about that. So as you can see, I'm just literally waiting for it to boil. And then I put it on a simmer for about 20 minutes. That's it. And then your soup is all done. If you want to add these in afterwards, absolutely. It just makes it, I guess, taste more like you're having a meal, if that makes sense. And I do sometimes add like chicken for chicken noodle soup, but we just don't have any chicken right now. We're leaving on our honeymoon on Friday, so we're trying not to stock the fridge too much. So, but chicken's amazing in it too. But you see how easy that was? This is all you need, and that was pretty fast, right, you guys? Pretty fast. You can put anything in the soup you want to, like carrots, celery, onions. You can put in just pretty much anything, and it's easy. It's easy. I can't say that enough. And I left my whatchamacallit, my container to put the soup in upstairs, but that would be perfect to take to work or to use that to take the kids to school, you know, so that they have a nice hot soup. As I mentioned before, where I work, we don't get a lunch all the time, and we also don't have a fridge. So it would be nice for me to use that thermos to keep the soup nice and warm. I would show it to you guys, but I'm sorry, it's upstairs. But you all have it anyway, since you are part of this lovely class. So make sure to put the soup in there, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. And everybody, oh, you guys can't see what it looks like because I put the lid on, right? I'm silly. Sorry, I seem to be really, really close, don't I? There, guys. So all you can pretty much see are the onions right now. But look how yummy that looks. So I put in 7 cups, some carrots, some onions, some, what else did I do? I think that's it, right? The carrots, the onions, of course, the broth, as I mentioned. Yeah, easy peasy. So I let that boil. It will probably take just another minute or so, and then have it on simmer for about 20 minutes, and you're good to go. So if you guys have any questions, let me know, and stay tuned for the next one. See you very soon.